In 1919, a young soldier returned from World War I, haunted by what he'd done. He sought out Rudolf Steiner, desperate for relief from his nightmares. Steiner taught him one technique, just one. 6 months later, that soldier wrote, "The past no longer owns me. I have become the author of my own story, writing it backwards until it transforms." That technique, it's the crown jewel of Steiner's system. And tonight, you're going to learn why he said it could dissolve karma in real time. Welcome back, Masters of Consciousness. For 6 days, you've built capacities most humans never develop. But tonight, Steiner shows you how to use those capacities to literally rewrite your past. Not through denial, not through fantasy, through something far more powerful, through becoming the conscious witness of your own life story. Here's what nobody tells you about memory. Steiner knew, and neuroscience is just catching up, that every time you remember something, you're not retrieving it, you're recreating it. And in that recreation lies unimaginable power. Steiner called it the Rückschau, literally backward look. But it's so much more than reviewing your day. It's what he called the secret of karmic liberation. Listen to what Steiner actually said about this from his 1912 lectures in Munich. When the day is reviewed backwards, something extraordinary occurs. The astral body loosens its grip on the experiences. What was personal becomes impersonal. What was wound becomes unwound. But here's what he told his inner circle that wasn't in the public lectures. This practice doesn't just release the past. It transforms the etheric imprint of experiences, literally changing how they affect your future. Now I'm speculating, but quantum physics has this wild concept called retrocausality, the idea that future observations can influence past events. Steiner was essentially teaching applied retrocausality for consciousness. By observing your past differently, you change what it becomes. Sounds impossible? Tell that to the thousands who've used this technique to heal trauma, break patterns, and yes, transform their karma. Friedrich Rittelmeyer, founder of the Christian community, wrote about watching Steiner demonstrate the Rückschau. He said, "His face became like that of a child, innocent, yet ancient. It was as if he was watching a film of his day, but he was simultaneously the projector, the screen, and the editor." What Rittelmeyer witnessed was a human being literally metabolizing time. But Steiner gave a crucial warning. He said the Rückschau done wrong could strengthen karma instead of dissolving it. How? By reviewing with judgment, with emotion, with attachment. The secret is to review like you're watching someone else's life. With interest, but without identification. Tonight, you learn to become the alchemist of your own timeline. We're going to do 2 things. First, review just today, backwards in the way Steiner prescribed. Then, I'll show you the advanced technique for reviewing your entire week, linking all 7 days of practice into what Steiner called a pearl necklace of consciousness. Ready to unwind time? Take your position. After 7 days, this posture itself has become a gateway. Your body knows sacred work is about to begin. Close your eyes. 3 breaths, but tonight with each exhale, let go of linear time. You're about to move backwards through your day, and that requires releasing normal temporal orientation. Breathe in presence. Exhale, linear time. Breathe in witness consciousness. Exhale, identification with experiences. Once more, breathe in freedom. Exhale the illusion of fixed past. Now, bring to awareness this very moment, right now, you, here, in this practice. And now, begin moving backwards. What were you doing just before starting this video? See it clearly, but, and this is crucial, see it as if watching a movie. You're not reliving it, you're reviewing it. There's a profound difference. Now, earlier, what were you doing an hour ago? Don't jump. Move backwards smoothly, like rewinding a film. Notice, as you watch backwards, does the emotional charge change? This is the beginning of karmic dissolution, when experiences lose their grip on your astral body. Continue backwards. Dinner time, afternoon. Watch yourself moving through the day, but in reverse, walking backwards, conversations playing backwards. This reversal breaks the cause and effect chains. What seemed inevitable going forward appears arbitrary going backward. Keep moving back, midday, morning activities. Now here's Steiner's secret technique. As you review, occasionally pause on moments that carry charge, positive or negative. Don't analyze. Simply observe them with what he called loving indifference. Continue until you reach this morning, getting dressed backwards, getting out of bed backwards, until you reach the moment of awakening. Now hold the entire day in your consciousness at once, like viewing a painting rather than reading a story, the whole day, present as one moment. From this perspective, make this inner statement, Steiner's exact words: I am not these experiences. I am the one who experienced them. They are the past. I am the eternal present. Feel how this shifts something. The day's experiences begin to feel less like your identity and more like clothing you wore, necessary, but not you. Now, the advanced practice. We're going to link all 7 days of your training. See day 7, today, the Rückschau itself, the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail, reviewing the review. Day 6, inner harmony. Remember finding that center where all 5 exercises met, the birth of your spiritual self. Day 5, open-mindedness, the dissolution of crystallized thoughts, creating space for wisdom. Day 4, positivity, the alchemical perception, finding light hidden in darkness. Day 3, equanimity, the Rose-Cross meditation, perfect balance between extremes. Day 2, will, that arbitrary action that declared your spiritual freedom. Day 1, thought control, the pencil that became your teacher. Now see all 7 days at once, like 7 pearls on a single thread, each practice building on the last, creating one unified development. This is what Steiner called the spiral of development, not a circle. You haven't returned to where you started. You've risen to a new level of the spiral. From this elevated view, feel gratitude for the being you were 7 days ago. That being brought you here. But you are no longer that being. Take a deep breath, carrying this transformed relationship to time back with you. And open your eyes. Welcome back, time alchemists. Notice how different the past feels now? Less solid, more fluid. This is the beginning of what Steiner called karmic mobility. Here's how Steiner prescribed the daily Rückschau. Every night before sleep, review your day backwards. But, and this is crucial, take no more than 5 to 10 minutes. This isn't analysis, it's unwinding. He said doing this nightly could, over time, develop what he called continuous consciousness, awareness that persists even through sleep, and eventually, through death itself. Steiner revealed something profound about karma. He said karma isn't punishment or reward, it's undigested experience. Experiences that weren't fully conscious become karmic debt. But when you review with full consciousness, you digest the experience, transform it from karma into wisdom. Here's something Steiner only hinted at. When you truly release your past through the Rückschau, you don't just free yourself. You free everyone who was entangled in those experiences with you. Your conscious review literally lightens the karmic load of humanity. I want to end with something Steiner said that completely reframes how we understand time, memory, and freedom. The past only has power over the future through unconsciousness. Make the past conscious, and the future becomes free. This is the deepest meaning of the phrase, "The truth shall set you free." Today, you've learned to set time itself free. Let's close with Steiner's blessing for those who've completed the 7 basic exercises. Close your eyes one last time. Feel all 7 capacities alive within you. Controlled thought, awakened will, perfect balance, alchemical perception, sacred uncertainty, inner harmony, and now, liberated time. Steiner said, "The student who develops these 7 capacities becomes a helper of humanity, whether they know it or not. Their very existence elevates the whole." This is your graduation, not an ending, a beginning. Open your eyes. Welcome to your life as a conscious creator of reality. Congratulations, fellow travelers. You've completed what few humans ever attempt, the systematic development of higher consciousness through Steiner's exact methods. But remember what Steiner always said, knowledge not applied is poison to the soul. These aren't exercises to do once and forget, they're capacities to develop for life. The pencil meditation when thoughts scatter, the will exercise when freedom fades, the balance when extremes pull, the alchemy when darkness seems absolute, the emptiness when certainty blinds, the harmony when life fragments, and nightly, the Rückschau to transform all experience into wisdom. You now carry Steiner's greatest gift, the technology of consciousness transformation. Use it wisely. The world needs conscious humans now more than ever. Until we meet again in the higher worlds, stay awake.